Hi, thanks for joining me. My name's Annabella. I'm here at Bella Yoga, and today we're going to do a little chair yoga. I just thought I'd put some movements together for people that have maybe struggled to be on their feet for periods of time to do exercise, or maybe you've been on your feet all day and you just want to have a break and just sit and still do a bit of movement through the body. Or you could be sitting working all day at your desk and you want to just take some time out just to do some movement through the body. So it will be a great day today to put this on. So please do join me. On a chair, if you want, have some cushions nearby. If, like me, you have rather short legs and your chair is quite high, and as we want to start off today in a comfortable seated position with our feet nice and flat on the floor, just maybe putting a couple of cushions behind the back so you stay nice and tall. So just get yourselves ready. And we will start off, as I like to start my practices, just with a little bit of seated meditation. So make yourselves nice and comfy. Have your feet nicely planted on the floor so you're nice and connected and grounded down to the floor, connected through your legs. You're staying up nice and tall so we're not collapsing into that waist, into that mid-body. Stay nice and tall. Have the navel just slightly drawn in just to help your core engage and keep you tall. Shoulders are nice and relaxed. And then either having your palms on your hands, on your lap, on your knees, on your legs, or even on the side of the chair. So wherever you're comfortable, just to spend the next 5 minutes or so, just coming in to our practice and just letting go of the day and just starting to tune into your body. So taking nice, comfortable, relaxed breaths, having your eyes gently closed, and just start bringing that awareness to your body. So just take a few moments to settle in, starting to slow the breath down, starting to relax the body, and just connect. Just tuning in, letting go of any other thoughts, anything else going on in your mind. Just park it to one side for the moment, for the next half hour or so, and just bring yourselves into your practice, to your body. So as we're starting to let go of tension and relax the body, just starting to feel that connection. Our feet on the ground, just feeling, just noticing our toes, sides of our feet, the heels, just firmly connected to the ground, stabilizing us, supporting us. And then coming up through the legs, just letting them feel comfortable, no tension. Just letting them relax down onto the chair. Just notice that connection of your legs, the back of your legs to the chair. The glutes are relaxed, the pelvis relaxes. Feel those sit bones nice and firm on your chair as well. So just notice that connection. The spine stays nice and long, but no tension. So making sure we're letting the ribs relax and the chest and the spine is nice and long. Again, just feel the connection of the spine of your back on your cushion or on the chair if you're up against the chair, if you have longer legs than me. The shoulders stay nice and relaxed. And again, just notice if they're just slightly drawn back so the chest is open and we're not falling forward. We're staying nice and relaxed and opened. The arms are relaxed with the hands. Again, just feel the connection of your hands on your lap, your legs, wherever they are. Again, just noticing that connection. That slight heaviness as the arms, shoulders and arms relax. The neck is nice and relaxed. Again, the chin's not sticking too far up or too down. We're just keeping it slightly tilted forward. Nice and relaxed, long neck. And then you would have that space like someone's pulling you through the crown of your head. So you have that length. And the face is gently relaxed. So notice if you're holding on to tension, especially in your jaw, as we can sometimes just be clenching our teeth without even noticing. So have a little space between your teeth. And let your forehead relax. Between the eyebrows, relax. A nice happy forehead. So we're just nice and relaxed. Letting go of everything that doesn't serve us for our practice. Just letting it go. And just starting to connect to your breath. Starting to notice your breath. We slow the breath down, taking longer inhales and long relaxing exhales. You can be inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose or through the mouth, whichever feels more relaxing for you. And we'll just go for a few more rounds. So just starting to really connect to that breath, starting to lengthen the breath. See if you can start bringing the breath more from your belly as you start drawing the breath up towards your chest. And then a nice long relaxing exhale, a nice big sigh, just letting go of the day, of tension, of the morning, depending on when you're practicing. Just connecting to your body. So really breath, this long yogic breath or diaphragmatic breath as we're using our diaphragm to its full potential when we start taking these longer breaths, really using that diaphragm. Just really calms the mind, relaxes the body, or relaxes the mind, calms the body. It just really starts making us nice and calm and relaxed. Try to keep the breath natural. So even as you're making it a little bit longer with each new inhale, a little bit longer as you exhale, we still want to stay relaxed with the shoulders, the face, the shoulders, the belly, no tension. We're just organically lengthening the breath. Each new breath, just try and make it that little bit longer. And then a nice long exhale. You could always bring in a breath count if that helps you, just to check if you're lengthening your breath. So maybe inhaling for the count of 1, 2, 3, 4, and then exhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, and maybe 5 and 6. So we're really getting that last bit of breath out. And try it again, inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, exhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And just keep going. But if the count is a bit too much for you, then maybe just adjust it. You could be going for 3 in and 5 out. Or you could be going for longer, 5 or 6 in, 7 or 8 out. So that's just a little something you can play with. And if you want to bring in your own breath meditation practice, maybe before going to bed, this is always a good way just to let go of thoughts and connect to your breath. So let's take 2 more rounds of breath, nice long inhales. And nice relaxing exhales, just letting the breath go just for those couple of seconds more before you start breathing in again for our second round. And a big and then come back to your normal breath as we get ready to continue our practice. Bring our hands together in front of our heart. A nice connection through those fingers, through the palms, through the thumbs. Take a little bow down to our heart. If you'd like to set an intention for your practice, thinking of something positive to bring to your practice today. And then we're going to give our palms a nice brisk rub, starting to feel energy, feel that heat building up between the palms as the energy starts rising. And then place those palms over our eyes as we blink back and take our hands away. And we'll begin with our greeting of Namaste, love and peace, a gentle bow. And we'll continue with some stretches. So working from the top all the way down, just connecting, noticing our bodies, and just going for a little bit of movement. So taking the cushions away if you want to. If you need that little bit more support to keep you lifted, then do keep it there. We're going to start just with a bit of neck movement. So some neck rolls as we take our chin to the right and a big circle all the way up. And then bringing it all the way down. So nice big circles, 2 more rounds, bringing some movement to the neck. Let those shoulders relax down. And a final circle round. And when the chin comes down towards the chest, as you finish that circle, go in the opposite direction to the left shoulder and then all the way up again. It's a nice slow, exaggerated movement. Releasing any tension in the neck. Go for one last circle. And then bring that chin back towards the chest. Take a little stretch through the back of the neck. Again, shoulders are drawn slightly back and down. And then in breath takes the chin up towards the ceiling. A lovely big stretch through the front of the body, top of the chest, the throat. And then come back to center, and we'll do a few side stretches. So using that right hand to support you on the chair, take the left one up and a gentle stretch over, keeping the hips nicely connected to your chair. Come back to center, and then reaching up, inhaling, and as you exhale, just a nice stretch over. And then we'll come back to center, and we'll go for a twist. So taking left arm, reaching it up, start turning and then bringing the hand to the opposite side. Right hand comes to sit behind your back just to support you, or you can rest it on the chair just to give you a little bit of stretch, a little bit of twist. And then come back to center, release, reaching up and then taking the hand over. And again, the back hand either supporting you on the chair if you have space, or maybe on the back of the chair if there's no space behind your back. Let's come back to center and do that again. One side stretch up and over. Come back to center, to the other side. Come back to center, take up and twist to the outside. Move that back hand to support you. Keep the spine nice and long. Coming back to center, release, reaching up and then taking it over. Let's go for one last round. Release, come back to center, reaching up and over. Just warming up that spine. Keep yourselves nicely connected down to the chair. Inhaling and then exhaling as we stretch in. Come back to center. Take that last and final twist round. Release. Exhale. Good. Come back to center. Just some seated cat-cow. As we inhale, draw the shoulder blades back and we're kind of arching the spine, lifting up through the front of the body. And then as we exhale, we're going to round up those shoulders, really stretching the back of the spine, chin to the chest. Inhaling again, opening up. Draw those shoulder blades back, gazing up. Exhaling, rounding up. And one more time. Nice big breath in. And a nice big exhale. And then come back to center. We're going to get some movement through the legs. Again, if you need to support yourself on the side of the chair, take a nice big breath in, flexing that foot, and just lifting the leg up, and then bringing it down. Other side, inhaling, reaching, stretching, exhaling, leg comes down. Let's go for 2 more rounds, staying up nice and tall. And down. Inhaling, flexing that foot. And down it comes. Last round. And down. Good, bringing it back down again, and we'll do a couple of rounds of sun salutation. So just watching me, we're going to roll the shoulders back, take a nice big stretch circle with the arms, and then start coming through into a forward bend. So seated forward bend, let yourselves hang. Hands come to either staying on the floor, or you can rest them on your shins, depending on the movement that you have. And we're going to come into a halfway lift, so lifting up the chest and just lengthening through the spine. Draw the shoulders back and then release and relax into a forward bend. And we're going to start coming up again with that arm movement. So roll the shoulders back, nice open arms as we circle them back to our heart. And let's do 2 more rounds. So reaching back, a little gentle back bend as we reach, coming all the way forward, lengthening forward into that forward bend here, hanging, halfway lift, lifting up the chest, gazing forward, nice long spine. Release as we relax into a forward bend, and then coming again. Roll those shoulders, opening up, circling those arms as the hands come back to the heart. And let's go for one final round. Nice big stretch back, all the way forward. Relax, lifting up, gazing forward, releasing, and then coming up. Circling those arms as the hands come back to the heart, and relax. We're going to come into into seated pigeon. So taking your right foot, you're going to cross it over that left leg. Now, if this is too uncomfortable for you, you can just do the same thing and crossing the legs at the ankle instead of bringing it all the way up. So seated here, rooting down through that supporting foot, and we're going to come forward. So start bending yourselves forward again. If coming all the way down is too much for you, if you feel too much of a pull on the back of your leg, then just come to whatever is comfortable for you. So always working with your range of movement. So this is your practice. There's no right way or wrong way, just the way that you need to do it for yourself. As long as you're keeping your joints protected and you're following any medical advice, if you've been given any, then you should be fine. And relax into that forward bend. And then coming back up to seated, and we're going to take a twist. So cross that leg over, a nice little cross. And again, we're going to take the left hand onto that right knee and start pivoting your body to the side, taking that right hand either to rest on the back of the chair, if it means your shoulder is nice and straight. If you're feeling too much strain up, then don't put it on the chair. Just bring it behind you to stay up nice and tall. And then as you exhale, start just relaxing into that twist. And your head twists last. Don't need to go for a full twist all the way to the back. You can just go a nice soft twist to the side and just hold it there for a few breaths. Keep rooting down through those sit bones. Stay nice and tall. Keep drawing that navel in towards the spine. Just giving you some space through your lower back. And then release, come back to center, and let's switch sides. So again, bring that left leg, crossing it on top of your right leg or crossing the ankle, whichever feels better for you. If you've got crossed ankles, and then you can come into that forward bend. Again, stay up nice and tall, open up that chest, and then start bending forward, coming to what feels comfortable for you, and just holding it there. Take a few breaths, settle into that stretch. Relax into the pose. And then release, coming back to center. Let's cross that leg over and come in for that side twist. So this time the right hand comes across to the left knee. Stop turning your body. Head always turns last. Take the opposite hand behind you. And then as you start twisting, relaxing as you exhale into the twist. And then decide if you want to go for a full twist or just a half twist. Just being mindful of your back and relax. Let the shoulders relax. Take a few breaths. Every time you're inhaling, just feel like your spine is lengthened that little bit more. And as you exhale, just relax into the twist, drawing that navel in. Keep those glutes relaxed and rooted down. No tension in the bottom part of the body. And then release. Neck turns first. Release that twist. Releasing the legs, coming into a little forward bend again. Let yourselves hang here just for a moment. And then start coming up, rolling up through our spine. And we're going to come into camel. I'll just shift myself to the side so you get a better view of camel. It's a nice back bend if you haven't done camel before, or baby camel, having the hands resting on the small of your back, on your lower back, just either side, placing either side of the sacrum, the hands. And we draw the shoulders back, so we're opening up the chest, leading from the mid-back through the sternum, so we keep the base of the spine nice and long. So hands can be here, or you may find that you can have your hands on the chair just to help you open up. Again, hands wherever they feel comfortable, or fists. Take a nice big breath in. As you start lengthening through the base of the spine, draw those shoulders back, really open up the top of the chest, letting the neck relax. You can look up, all the way back, or look forward, and keep lengthening through the base of the spine, so really pushing the pelvis forward and reaching up. And just a couple more breaths. If it is too much for you, release whenever it's the right time for you. Take one final breath. And on the next in-breath, let's come forward and relax. Draw the chin towards the chest. Just let this, the base of your spine, your lower back, just relax for a moment. And then straightening up, we'll go for a couple of side stretches. So again, right hand is on the side and left one reaches up and over. Come back to center. And we'll do the other side, up and over, and then we're back to center again, and let's go for one more round. Again, hands placing wherever they feel best for this back bend. Start taking a nice big breath in. Start opening up through the top of the chest, and then start stretching through the bottom of that spine. Nice big bend here, really opening up the chest, especially if you've been sitting at your desk all day, just really getting that openness through the front of the body, strengthening those back muscles. And keep the neck nice and relaxed. 2 more breaths. If you need to come out on an in-breath. 1 more breath. Drawing those shoulder blades back. Next breath, bringing ourselves up and release into that seated forward bend, coming forward, letting yourselves hang, let the neck hang, relax that back. Then let's start coming up again, rolling up through that spine, draw that navel in to support your core. And we'll go for one final side stretch. Left hand supports you as the right one goes up and over. And then come back to center and reaching up and over to the other side. Let's come back to center. And I'll just shift myself to it again. We're going to come into, just to get some movement through our legs as we've been sitting for a while. Let's just take a break. We're going to come into Warrior 2. Again, it's up to you. You can do it sitting down if you need that support, or you may start, maybe you start standing and then you want to come down. So we're going to come up and into Warrior 2. So right foot goes that way. Left foot is at 90 degrees to the right foot. Try and have your ankles slightly wider than your hips, or even wider. And then just bend that right knee. Make sure it's not dropping in. You're keeping it nice and stable. If you want to bring the chair in, just bring it underneath that right leg. And you can sit down and then take the left leg further out. So again, a nice support, and this actually gives you a nice bend through that knee. Hips are nice and square. So staying there, if you want to stay on the chair, I'm going to move mine aside and just root down, reversing the warrior as we take the arms up, relax the shoulders. Left arm goes down as the right one, palm faces up and then over. We get a nice stretch through those side ribs, relax those shoulders, gazing up or down, whatever feels better for you, or even just forward. Our next breath, we come up and we're going to extend that warrior. So just lean on that right leg and shift the left arm past the ear, reaching past your head. Good. And then come back to center, coming up. And let's switch sides. So take a little, if you need to give yourselves a little release, and get ready to come to the left side. So again, bend that left knee. Right leg goes out. Again, bring that chair in if you need it to support you. Draw those inner thighs in, energizing up towards that core. Nice. Keeping it nice and active, that inner line of your leg. Take the arms out, reverse warrior. Right hand down the back leg, left hand over the head. Keep rooting down through that left leg, energizing the inside of the leg so we're not collapsing in. Our next in breath, switching sides into that extended warrior as we lean on that leg. Right arm reaches past our head, nice relaxed shoulders. Good, and then coming back up and relax again. Give those legs a little shake. And we're going to come and sit back down. We're going to do couple more rounds of sun salutation before we end our practice. Again, you can do this standing up if it's better for you and you want that bit more of energy, more energizing. So rolling those shoulders back. If you're standing up, you can take a big stretch and come through into a forward bend. You can always sit back down if you want. So just mixing it up. Halfway lift, hands to the shins, lengthening the spine. Draw those shoulders back. And then folding in again. And we start coming up. Roll those shoulders, inhaling, reaching up. You could always stand up again. Hands come down to the heart. And let's go for another round. So let's reach back. Coming all the way through into a forward bend. Maybe you could stand up now in the forward bend this time. Halfway lift, hands to the shins, lengthening the spine as we look forward. Closing in as we relax. Stop coming up. Roll the shoulders, maybe sitting back down and bring the hands back to the heart. So many different ways that you can use a chair, and you can use it in your everyday practice if you need some assistance with some of the poses, or you just need to take a break, building up strength. So thank you for joining me. We're now going to end again with our 5 minutes of just relaxing, a little bit of meditation, just seated mindfulness. So again, if you need to bring your cushions, if you move them away, you might have had them with you all the time. Just coming to make yourselves nice and comfortable. And we'll come back to the seated meditation. If you are in a massive rush, although I don't recommend you just go off, because it's always nice just to do this last bit of relaxing, creating some happy memories for your body. But if you are in a rush, then please, namaste, thank you for coming, and I hope to see you soon. Otherwise, let's just sit down and end our practice again. Connecting back to our bodies and totally relaxing. So gently closing your eyes. Start settling into your seat. Letting go of any tension that may have built up during the practice. And just relax again. Hands are nice and relaxed. Maybe placing your right hand over your left. Just calming and stilling the mind and connecting the thumbs together. Have that navel just slightly drawn in. Keep you nice and tall and supported. Have the shoulders relaxed. Have that nice long breath. Again, feeling that connection through our feet connected to the floor. Just checking they're nice and relaxed feet. There's no tension. Just let them feel heavy and relaxed on the floor. Just relaxing the legs. No tension through the legs. They feel nice and relaxed. The glutes are relaxed. Feel that connection of your sit bones to the chair. As you gently relax. Each new exhale, just feel your body softening and relaxing that little bit more. Spine is relaxed. Nice and tall against the back of your chair or against your cushions as you draw the navel slightly in. Shoulders are relaxed. The arms relaxed, feeling the heaviness of your arms as your hands gently connect onto your lap as they gently relax. Face is relaxed, letting go of any tension. In the jaw, have that space between the teeth, forehead, nice and relaxed. Between the eyebrows, just letting it all go. The eyes, just feeling them relaxed in their sockets as your face relaxes. And we'll end our practice here. Nice and relaxed. I hope you enjoyed this little chair practice, and I hope to bring you a few more quick snippets. So we bring our hands together in front of our heart. And just take a little bow to our heart as we end our practice with love. Love for ourselves, love for each other, and love for this planet of ours, our wonderful planet. And love for our universe that keeps us going. And I will leave you with namaste. If you do want to continue with that breath practice, please do. And I hope to see you again soon.